Hello, welcome to the EFT tapping meeting. I recently moved, and that's probably one reason my cat is everywhere today. But I recently moved, and I realized just how much I really needed a tapping while moving. So, whether you're in the process of moving um, homes, locations, or you're just going through a big change, maybe, I hope this tapping helps you. So, I'll start with a prayer. Dear God, please do your will for this tapping session. Please send love and support to everyone who needs this. And thank you for leading this tapping for everybody. I'm going to start with sleight of hand. Even though I am moving and it's bringing up some difficult emotions, I still deeply and completely choose to love and honor myself as I go through this big change. Even though I am moving, and it's not always the easiest or most pleasant experience, I still deeply and completely choose to love, honor, and hold myself through this big change. And even though I am moving, and maybe a part of me does not want to, I still deeply and completely choose to love and honor any resistance or pain through this big change. Eyebrow. I am moving. I'm going through a big change. Maybe I want this big change. Maybe it's out of necessity. Maybe it's even against my will. All I know is I am going through this big change. I am moving. To the nervous system, moving is so big, it registers in the nervous system as if we are experiencing someone's death, as if we are experiencing a close one's death. And if you think about it, that can be really fitting in this situation. The home I was in might have been as familiar as a close friend. The version I was in the home that I am leaving, maybe parts of that person is leaving too. Or maybe it feels like I'm leaving them behind. What do I feel about this move? Truly, truly. Without thinking of all the shoulds, without thinking of all the what will be's. Right now, in this very moment, what do I truly feel about this big change? I am allowed duality. I am allowed a kaleidoscope of emotions. I can be sad and happy, angry and frustrated, afraid and excited. I can be all of the above if I want, if I need. Every emotion is honored right now, right here. Moving is a big change. And I choose to honor the strength that comes with it. The effort that I have to put in for it. The time, energy, money I'm investing in it. There's a lot going on with this big change. And I give it space for all of it. And I give myself space to just feel my feelings now. I'm allowed to feel what I need to feel through this big change. I choose to love myself through this big change. I choose to remember I am not leaving myself behind. Even if I'm leaving a version of me behind. Even if I'm leaving my home behind. Even if I'm leaving some of my things behind. I'm leaving so much familiarity behind. And I honor all the grief that comes with that. But the one thing I am not leaving behind is myself. I will never be alone as long as I have myself. And I choose to be gentle with myself through this big change. I choose to love myself through this big change. And I choose to honor that through this big change, there will be small changes too. My schedule might be messed up for a while. My eating might be messed up for a while. My sleeping might be messed up for a while. That's okay. These are phases of life. And I choose to know I am strong enough to go through it. I have gone through all phases of life up to now. I can survive this big change and all the small changes that come with it. And I choose to love myself through all of it. And I choose to support myself through all of it. And take a deep breath. Thank you. That was EFT tapping for moving or going through a big change. Thank you.